Special thanks to Adam of Fun Installers, who has produced the new music for Fictional Heroism going on that you should be hearing in a little bit. If you enjoyed our shows, you should also be checking out the network we're a part of, the Fun Installers Network, whose promo will be playing next, and then we'll be on to the show.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. On the frontier of the internet is a new website being constructed called FuninstallersNetwork.com, where they install fun directly into your brain, where they do collaborations with other creators, such as video game reviews, podcast episodes, art galleries, and they even do little game master tips for you who like tabletop role-playing games. So make sure to go over to FuninstallersNetwork.com and tell them that this really cool radio guy sent ya. Now back to your regularly scheduled program, whatever it may be.
Greeting, listeners, and welcome back to another arc of Gestalheim Productions' Fictional Heroism. We got a few new guests here, and some returning ones, and for once, I'm not the keeper. And, you know, why don't I let our returning guest, who is turn at the table and turn at giving us a special kind of Monster of the Week, introduce themselves. Hey, Adam.
I was about to ask, is that me? But then you said my name, so that means it's me. What do you want me to do? Hey, what the frick is that? Do you swear on your show?
Yes.
Penis. Yeah.
Oh, what? That's the Wi-Fi password.
I knew it. But hey, yeah, I'm Adam. I'm from Role Players, and I'm here to run a game of Monster of the Week that is essentially 99% improvised, just stuff that we base off of each other's characters and shit. And it's called Time Jail, and the whole point is for everyone to escape time jail. You'll learn more about that in a moment. You want to keep going, Sean? You want me to pet popcorn to someone?
Popcorn someone.
All right, popcorn to Mib. Mib, go for it. Who are you?
Hey, I'm Mib, a they, them, vaguely humanoid-shaped person, and today I will be playing Aloysius Ethelbald, Maximilian Oberlin the Fool.
Mm-hmm.
You shall address me as Magus and respect my station and my extensive knowledge of magic and all things otherwise.
Gotcha. And what is the playbook for Aloysius?
Well, I mean, the folk are common people simply refer to me as a spell slinger, but truly I am an erudite,
the common folk,
arcane researcher and master.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I feel like most number 2 pencils have erudite in them, but you'll get poisoning if you color them yourself. I learned that. How about that other person that I've never met before? Henry Enterrock? Maybe both.
Yeah, you could do that. We could do both. Henry, I'm Enterrock. I'm different things to different people. I am playing the Divine playbook. I am assuming the hopefully visage of Don Quixote de la Mancha for this adventure, which is a throwback to Don Quixote de la Mancha.
I was about to say, yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully this will be a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited to be here. And if I talk too much, just throw something at me.
All right, hang on. I have a butterfly knife in my hand right now.
It'll probably not hit me. I don't know where you're standing, but
we'll throw something at you. It'll be a microphone.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, how about we toss it over to my good friend Cass. Cass, who are you? What are you doing on this gravy train we're riding?
Hey guys, it's me, Cass, and I'm playing Nina Sharkey, and she's just an 8-year-old girl who runs around in shark pajamas, and she loves sharks and everything about them, and she has a stuffy named Ted, who is a shark, and he talks to her.
Excellent. So I was thinking as you were describing how like she's everything sharks, I thought that I like turtles kid. And I was like, I wonder if they would be friends. Like, I like turtles.
They probably would be because, as amphibians,
You guys remember I Like Turtles, kid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right, let's toss it over to. It's a role player's invasion. Let's toss it over to Justin, who's also here. Surprise!
Hi, I'm Justin from Role Players, as you may have discovered by him saying Role Players. I'm playing a character named Teddy. It's a monstrous playbook, and he is a teddy bear, an evil teddy bear.
But not the shark bear. It's a regular bear.
No, I hate that little guy.
Excellent. All right, and last but certainly not least, the king of Gestalheim himself. We've got Sean. Sean, who are you playing? What are you doing?
I'm playing a fan favorite, but not the same Earth's fan favorite, because I'm bringing back Colby Hash Browns, who is the Flake, but it's not the one that people know from Fictional Heroism or from Fun and Stowers, because this is Earth Zero Colby.
Whoa, Earth Zero.
She's dangerous.
Can't wait to hear it. Okay, so do you guys just want me to go into what we're doing and set the scene?
Sure.
Well,
Yep.
All right. Now,
Oh, I forgot. Nina's also the meddling kid.
yes.
Anyway, go on.
We all knew that. She's just a little kid. She's just a little stinker.
Yeah.
Just a little pajama girl.
Turd.
Yeah. So you guys are in what is called time jail. So for the listeners who never heard this, as I mentioned earlier, it's mostly improvised, just based off of conversations and little details I've read about their characters on their character sheets. But time jail is where people are put, usually not told why. And essentially what it is you are plucked from whatever universe and time that you resided in, and you're placed in a white void in a clear box, which is pretty much serves as your jail cell. And so the point of this game is for you guys to escape time jail, or to do whatever you want to do that would make you feel like you have a happy resolution to what you're doing. You don't know why you're here. No one ever tells you. You don't know how long you've been here. You could be here for 5 minutes, or you could have been here for 5 centuries. There's no way to know because time doesn't move the same way in time jail. So here's the scene. You're in a white, open void. Pretty much wherever you look is white, just like a big, bright light shining everywhere. And vaguely across this white light, you can see what looks like these kind of maze-like stone walls that look like they just tower upwards forever. But they're way off in the distance. It's almost seems like it's impossible to get to them. But for you, it is impossible to get to them because you, as I mentioned, are in a clear jail cell, a box. And I guess you can't really tell how often they arrive, but every so often, these blue shirt wearing, blue ball cap wearing snails that are about 3.5 feet tall, give or take a couple inches, will bring you by whatever your food is for that time. Usually it's some sort of sludge or some sort of mud that they enjoy that they give to you. They've greeted you friendly so far, and that's really all that you know. So let's go back to our characters. So you guys are in your cell. Let's go with what would Aloysius be doing in this cell right now?
Well, I mean, obviously, after trying to get out, would do the best to determine the bounds of the cell.
Okay.
And how big is it? And how high is the ceiling, especially?
You know what? No one has ever asked me about the ceiling before. They've only ever fucked with the walls. I have to think about that for a second. You know what? I would say, do you want to do a little investigation?
I suppose I could.
Man, I haven't Monster of the Week in a long time. I forget what the things are. Investigate a mystery, perhaps? Or would it be read a bad situation? Either one that fits the question that you want. Go for it.
It would definitely be just investigate.
All right.
Mystery.
A sharp, please. First roll of the time jail. Let's see what happens. Let's see it.
All right.
Let's see it. Well, that's a big fat 12er. Holy balls.
Wow, that is.
What questions would you like to ask, my friend?
Those questions are a very good question. Let's see.
You got what happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What's it going to do? Or what is being concealed here?
What is being concealed here?
What is being concealed here? Well, per your original inquiry, as you're kind of mapping out the confines of the cell, kind of navigating around your other cellmates, it's a pretty tight fit because there's a lot of you in there. But I would say you could probably give it about a 12 by 12 box
that you guys are in. It's not very big, not a lot of room for y'all to lay down, but big enough that you can kind of walk around and not bump into each other too much. But the ceiling looks like it goes on forever. Whatever spells you try to cast, whatever levitation you try to do, whatever beacons you try to throw upwards, it just continues onward forever.
Oh, that is.
So you've discovered something that no one's ever asked about the time jail cell before, as that it just goes on forever upwards. I believe you have another question if you'd like to ask it.
All right.
Or you can save it for later.
Oh, let's just go. What can hurt it?
It being the box?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Again, another first. No one's ever used what can hurt it on the cell before.
Well,
so
that's my first time in time jail, so.
Yeah. I would say now, probably through some conversation that you might have had with, like, would you say that Aloysius would have ever spoken to the Marians or the snails, by the way? They're called time snails. They definitely introduced them all to you, or themselves to you as Marian. Every single one is named Marian. Would you say that you've ever talked to one of the Marians? Like, do you converse with these creatures at all? Have you ever?
I've at least tried to interrogate them. Like, they show up and I'm like, who are you? Where is this? How did I get here?
Okay. So yeah, you probably learned through one of those conversations that one of them probably just said, like, now don't hit it too hard, okay? Because we have a lot of people breaking out, and they always just together just hit it really, really hard. And then he probably said something about, like, high energy also will do it. High amounts of energy and force. Not a very good system for time jail, but that's what you know. You just haven't been able to summon enough power yourself to smash through the wall.
Interesting. Oh, no, absolutely. I would never do that. I mean, that sounds like it could be very dangerous. Like what if something shatters and cuts you? Oh, absolutely cannot be having that happen.
So while Aloysius is having this little...
Thank you so much for your warning.
While he's having this moment to himself, let's go to Nina. Nina, what's Nina doing? Well, you've been here for a little while and you see Aloysius doing his thing and the other characters, which you can also talk to, by the way.
Nina's probably like rocking in the corner with Ted, her stuffed shark, and talking to him. So I don't know how we got here. We just ran into that guy and then we just like disappeared and then we were here. I don't know what. Well, yeah, I know that guy looks a little weird, but is that a teddy bear? Oh. Ted, there's a teddy bear over there.
Are you going to approach the teddy bear?
Mm-hmm.
Why, yes, there does appear to be the bear. The bear's name is Theodore.
Teddy. So I guess Nina's approaching you, and Aloysius is talking about you. What do you do as this happens?
Torn between just sitting still and pretending to be a stuffed animal. Or being like, I'm just going to say this. How do you know my damn name? And how old is your... not Nina. Are you as old as Deckard Cain there, Mr. Magic Man?
Aloysius?
I missed that part.
Age is something for people lesser than me.
Same. Either way, you look like shit and you look like a wrinkly old bag of dicks. Quit talking to me. How do you know my name? You in my mind. Also, I like to be called. I like to be called Teddy.
You just told him not to talk to you.
The young one referred to you by that name.
Oh, well, you see, she was just going by the name of my species, which is teddy bear. But actually, my name is Teddy. But that's just sort of a coincidence.
Nina.
Excellent.
Are you approaching this bear now that you see him talking and yelling at Aloysius?
After she sees that he's kind of mean, she's gonna look at Ted and go, I don't think that he's the type of teddy bear that we want to be a friend. No, I know, but he looks a little scared. Let's go back to our corner. And she'll go back to her corner and pull out her tape recorder.
She's gonna get back to the corner. Okay. Are you just gonna talk into it?
No, she's just gonna hold on to it.
Okay. All right, Kobe. what's Colby doing with this situation that they're in?
Well, I think Kobe has been watching the Marians, and once they leave, does it open up and they come in, or is there like a slot they're putting it through?
The food?
Yeah.
You could probably assume that there was some type of slot because they do kind of just put their hands in the tray through the wall at some point to give it to you, put it on the floor. So there's something that they're doing, or something that they're putting their hands through to do it.
Is it consistently the same spot?
No. Good question. Colby, would you like to roll for something, or would you like to try to talk to one of the people in the cell with you, or would you like to try to talk to a Marian? There's always Marians around.
That's an interesting question. I feel like Colby is waiting for the next Marian to come by, and then she's going to hurry over to the wall and put her ear to it and tap it with her flashlight as he passes, because she's investigating the wall to see if it's. I figured she'd probably try to see if there's a slot, and now she's trying to investigate to figure out, like, is it a proximity thing? Like, if one of these Marians come by, does the Marian walking by the wall make it?
Oh, I see. Do you want to read a bad situation?
Yes.
See if you can glean something from that?
Yes, I do.
I see what you're doing. I see. Don Quixote, you're on deck once we're done with this roll.
For sure.
Hi.
That's a lucky number 7.
Ooh.
You know, and in the game that we play on Role Players, if you roll a 7, you automatically die. So it just took me a second to not think that you were dead. Yeah, so...
in IRL.
Yeah. So we got one question from the list. What's my best way in, my way out? Are there any dangers you haven't noticed? Biggest threat, most vulnerable, and what's the best way to protect victims?
I think I'm going to go with what's my best way out.
What is your best way out? Classic question to ask when you want to get out of someplace. So you, as you're tapping your watch on the wall and you're trying to like get some kind of vibes, like as one of the Marians kind of like turns one of their eyeballs towards you, then like points at themselves, goes, "Hey, me? You want to talk to me?" And like he sees you kind of like tapping on the wall, so he thinks you want to talk to him. So he's kind of slowly making his way over there because he's a snail. And like as he approaches, you do kind of feel like a quick kind of rippling effect as he gets closer, but like the wall is still very solid. But you have sussed that the Marians may have something that can manipulate this wall.
Yeah. I think as he sees him walking over, talking to him, Kobe goes, I need my meds.
What's meds?
My medication. Otherwise my blood pressure will go out of control.
You mean like your blood will spray all over the place if you don't have what these meds are?
Yeah.
Whoa. And then you hear just like a big cacophony of like off in the distance, whoa, whoa, whoa.
And I think she kind of coughs, and then I have a goofy question.
Ask it.
When they provide food, is there any condiments?
It's just mud most of the time.
Okay. Mud pies.
Yeah, just mud pies, mud everything, mud utensils. It's just like mud. These guys really love mud.
They're mudders.
Yeah.
I will say that they sound like Jar Jar Binks.
Lisa, sometimes jail.
Or at least you do.
Well, I think one of the times she kept some of the food, and she starts coughing, and then
gonna cough up mud.
Yeah, cough up mud.
Ow!
And fall over, pretending to faint.
All right. So while you're doing that, let's go to Don Quixote.
Sure.
So I don't know if you've been observing this or doing something else, but right now, you know.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you want to do an action before these things happen, or do you want to take an action now that you see what's happening in the present?
I mean, I think he's just been muttering to himself about the Enchanter and how the Enchanter has trapped him here and how he needs to get out. But when he sees all of this going on, he's like, that man needs succor. Help him. help that.
I don't know where to get succor. I don't know where to get succor.
And I'm sorry, Sean, is it a female you're playing?
Yeah, Kobe is a female.
Okay. I'm sorry I used the word man. I meant woman.
I don't know what succor is. Where do I get it? What do I do?
I will give you some if you simply let me out of here.
Sucker! That shouldn't be hard to find. I've heard that there's one born every minute.
Yes, if you ring a bell, they get wings.
But there's no time here. There's no time for a sucker to be born. Oh, no.
Hey, she used to be a quarantine. She used to be separated, locked in a little cell by herself. Let us all out of here.
Okay, you're not supposed to die here.
I ain't trying to catch whoever that is.
And so I would say, Don, quickly roll a manipulate someone, and
all right.
And then if anybody wants to roll a help out, depending on how they roll, we'll address that.
That's not charm, yeah.
That would be charm, unless you have a skill that says otherwise.
Nope, that's fine.
That's an 8. That's a mid-success.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of you guys were kind of chiming in. If you would like to roll a help out with him, with Don Quixote, you can.
Can you get 2 help outs?
In my world, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
All right, cool. Cool.
Let's have Teddy do one, and then we'll have Colby also do one, since she's lying on the ground pretending to be sick.
All right.
I'll help act.
I told you this.
Help it. Oh, yeah, 13.
That's a badass 13. Holy shit. That's a 9er.
Sucker on that.
Hell yeah. Look at
All
that.
right, so that's a +1 on both ends. Take that, Michael Sands. I'll play your game how I want. Don't worry.
Nope, you're not listening. No, we do.
Don't worry. We're good friends. Don't worry. We're good friends. It's fine. He's been on the show. He's a real nice guy. Yeah. So that's up to a 10. So he goes, okay, yeah, hang on. Just 1 second. Okay. You all have to stay here. Stay where you are so I can get her out of here. Put her in quarantine, okay?
All right.
Promise me you won't run away.
Oh, yeah, none of us is going to make a break for it, right, guys?
Okay, good. I'll take your laughter as a sign of respect. Good. And you see Marion just kind of, as he approaches the door, or the wall, and touches it, he's like, Kobe, I'd say you probably see this, because, like, now that you're kind of paying attention to it, everybody else probably wouldn't have noticed it, but Marion reaches through, and now since you're really close to it and you've been examining the wall, you can see like a very faint kind of like a doorway that kind of opens up for a quick second, and he reaches through it to try to grab a hold of you to drag you out of the cell. And so you can all at least see, you can't see the doorway per se, but you can see that Marion is clearly reaching through the door or through the wall to pull this person out.
Oh, boy. Oh, poor Marion.
I run.
Okay, so let's just have a quick roundabout. Who's running? Teddy?
Theodore.
Don?
Don's running.
Aloysius?
I'm not sure if I'm running. I'm certainly intending to make use of this, but I'm not sure whether I should just run or... Yeah, no, screw it, I'll run.
Okay. Kobe clearly is running. Nina, are you running?
Nope.
Oh, I'm doing something worse than running.
I didn't think so. That's why I wanted to go around and ask.
If Nina's not moving, I am absolutely going to grab her on the way.
So Nina's like in a little ball in the corner with her little tape recorder.
And her stuffy.
And a sharky. Yes, her shark named Ted.
Yep.
Yeah, then I'll rush over, grab her, and be like, come on, hurry, this is our chance.
Where are we going?
You're going out of this tiny invisible room, also into a larger invisible room, but at least it's larger.
Okay.
Can you run with him?
She follows him.
Hold on, and I'll I will bend down and drag to piggyback.
Oh, excellent! You're gonna piggyback her out. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And so so Colby, are you running? Or are you letting Marion drag you out as these guys are getting ready to bolt?
I'm doing something even crazier.
All right, let's hear it.
As I start to get dragged out, I suddenly reach back, pull my shotgun.
Oh no!
I'm gonna actually do something nice to Marion.
Yeah, with a shotgun.
Nicer than you'd expect with shotgun, because she's gonna swing it and she's basically pinning the door open by swinging it like horizontal, so it's in the doorway to give the others a chance to run.
Gotcha. Ooh, okay, yeah, I like that. But you know what? I'm going to need you to roll for that, because that's a pretty precise thing that you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have you act under pressure, my friend.
All right.
And
That's plus cool for those listening at home.
Can help out in any way, I certainly will. I think I'm adopting Colby as my squire at this point.
Oh, no.
Oh, I can't help out at all.
Well, I mean, you can help anyway if you also want to be in danger.
Yeah, I think he would be. I mean, seeing this selfless act has inspired Don Quixote, and
okay, well, that's an experience point for Colby. So Don, you're gonna try to help Colby in this situation because
he's gonna charge over, and he's in a straitjacket. So
right, of course.
I guess he's just gonna try and headbutt the thing out of the way.
Trying to headbutt Marion out?
Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna try and do.
That's interesting. That could be a... Okay, all right, you know what? Go ahead and do it. Let's have you just kick some ass. Are you trying to hurt him, or are you just trying to...
I think I'm more trying to... I don't know what Colby's intent was.
Gotcha.
I think it's more like a protect someone kind of an action.
Okay, then yeah, let's do that. Okay. So it's not so much about hurting Marion, it's just protecting Colby. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely his mindset. So what do I roll for that?
I believe that is tough.
Tough. Okay.
Yep, that is true.
I don't see that. I'll just roll tough. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, if you look under Hunter Move reference on your sheet, there's like little like carrots. And then beside each one is like little dice you can click, and you can click right next to the move that you want to do.
Oh, yeah, and you might not have the list down. If you click the triangle, it'll slide down and it'll show you all the options.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 13. Absolutely, you protect that person. So on a 10 plus, you do what you want to do, but you also choose an extra effect. So you can suffer little harm from this encounter. All impending danger is now focused on you. You can inflict harm on the enemy, or you can hold the enemy back.
All intended harm is intended on me. So I am boisterously declaring that they should leave poor Colby alone and deal with their own demons and a lot of other boisterous talk.
Oh. Well, you got me there, guy. I mean, I wasn't going to hurt her, but I need to get her a sucker and apparently whatever meds are, so... Okay, I guess I'll go do that and leave you guys alone. Don't leave, okay? I'll be right back.
And then he just turns away and then very slowly goes as you see Teddy, I'm guessing you're just running out.
Yeah, I just squeeze past him.
Just looking bolted out. And then the wizard and the little girl are on their way out too. And, Marion's not really paying attention at this point. He's leaving to go get suckers and meds.
No, he's a pediatrician now.
Yes. He's also gonna do an Amazon order for a bucket of pretzel sticks to give to the kids after they get their shots. So So right now the door is open because Don Quixote got in the way enough that the door wasn't able to shut, despite Kobe's attempt with the shotgun to do so. And Marion is not moving very quickly, but he's in his own little world now, moving as fast as his snail body can take him to head away from you guys. What do you do? Well, let's go to Teddy for a second. Teddy, what are you doing?
Again, I'm torn between this. I feel like an asshole little teddy bear would just keep running until he found a way out. But
I mean, you can.
As a player, I want to stay with like the group. I guess he's going to stop for a second, and I'm just going to kind of. Is there any signages? Any? What do I see?
Oh, there's signs, buddy. There's signs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Why don't you roll just a straight sharp roll, and then if you do, depending on what you roll, you can tell me what the sign says.
9.
That's a 9. That's high enough. You know what? You know what? As you're running off into this big white void, approaching these series of labyrinthian walls that spread around, you do encounter a sign. What does it say?
I could say something really funny, but we never broke out of time this way, so I want to say there's a sign that says, maybe like 3 levels down, just a little harder, Shuttle Bay.
Shuttle.
We never launched out of this place on a spaceship before.
That's true.
It's true.
I hear a new spinoff happening. You guys are all going to leave on a spaceship together.
Oh, damn. I always wanted to fly a spaceship. Hey, what are you long-legged guys? What are you?
I hear Nina on fucking Porkers one day.
Nina will be like, oh, hey, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see
who knows how to fly a plane?
Are you asking them who knows how to fly a plane?
Yeah, I'm probably I'm like 20 feet down the hallway. Hey, who knows how to fly a plane?
Aloysius, you probably hear that first because you ran out while the other two were doing their thing with Nina on your back. So Nina, you and so what do you say, Aloysius?
I am vaguely competent with a plane, but I'm much better with a lathe.
Ow.
Nina, do you know how to fly plane?
No, I'm only 8 years old. I don't know how to fly a plane.
Oh, sorry, Teddy. What do you say?
You can push the pedals while I steer it. Come down here, kid. Me and you against the world.
Remember, 8-year-olds are generally not into Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a manual in the glove box. I don't know how to drive a plane. Step 1, get a plane. You need a plane.
Stop reading your hands like they're a book and get the hell down here.
You need a plane. How about this train or perhaps an automobile?
Weirdly, there is a train and an automobile. Like, as you say that, out of fucking nowhere, you see in like one of these little walls, little crevices, there's a beautiful train that has a face on the front of it. And it says, "Hi, I'm Percy."
By the abyss. What is that?
I told you, I'm Percy. Would you like a ride?
And that's how he talks. That's how he talks.
I was gonna say something else, and my body said Elmer Fudd W instead. I'll just go with that. Would you like a ride? I'm Percy.
You're inviting us to ride upon you.
Hey, no, not on me, mister. In me. Would you like a ride?
There are young children present.
You're not going to tell me you're going to put this young girl on a train. That's crazy. You can climb in the train, mister.
I still do not know. This is not a train that I would recognize. Where are the donkeys? Where are the carts? Where are the caravan guards?
You guys, well, I can take you to go see some, but first you got to get in me. I'm Percy.
Who are you guys talking to down there?
Then you see, like,
is it another snail?
It's a train! And it talks!
You see black smoke in the distance, like, woo, woo.
Guys, there's a fire.
We must hurry! Let us tarry no longer!
I was about to say, Don, at this point, like, you're probably able to leave after you've protected Colby. Colby, you can get to your feet. You guys probably see the big black smoke off in the distance, and you definitely heard the train.
Yeah.
And then you hear Teddy yelling about, like, going to do a fucking shuttle bay.
Kobe immediately cocks her shotgun on seeing the black smoke, but she's seen enough indie video games to know that trains sometimes contain spiders.
Oh, damn.
Giant spiders.
Oh, do you say that out loud?
She cocks and you better not be one of those spider trains.
Man, you've gone mad, woman.
So what do you do, Don?
Don, I think, I'm assuming I could hear at least some of this conversation.
You could hear the train. You could hear Teddy yelling, stuff like that. Yeah, for sure.
He's going to say something like, "Come, Squire, to that portal, to the other place. We must tarry far." I don't know what tarry actually means.
I like to imagine that Don, because he's in a straitjacket, says, "We must tarry far," and then he literally says out loud, "I don't know what tarry means."
I see that, 100%, yeah.
If that's tarry as in Tarry, that actually means to delay and lag.
Yeah, let's not do what that guy said. I don't know where that voice is coming from, but I'm not going to listen to it.
Yeah, like if you tarry around, it's like you're loitering around.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is perfect though. Like,
Yes, let us go nowhere that way.
That's Terry. Terry doesn't work here anymore. It's just Marian's now.
that would be on par.
Yeah, and I think without really looking to see whether or not Colby is accepting their newfound role as Squire, he is running toward the train.
Okay.
So is Colby.
Okay.
He has her cockgun prepared just in case it's a spider train.
So you guys are all approaching the train. Teddy, you are over beside a sign that says Shuttle Bay, And then while you're kind of yelling back to them, like, what are you guys doing? What are you talking about? You hear, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
I look
Wishing?
toward the squeaky.
On the other side of the wall, you can kind of see, you see two very weird looking animal looking creatures. They're probably maybe like, I don't know, like 1.5 feet tall, maybe. They got real big eyeballs. They're wearing some really cool clothes. One has like a lei on their neck, and they're punching each other. There's like, you hear, wiki, 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 wiki. They're just beating the shit out of each other down the hallway.
What are you going? I start stubbing my little stubby legs walking over there.
One of them looks up and goes, and they run away.
All right, I'm going to go find a spaceship, get the hell out of this damn crazy place. I just walked down the hall.
And then you see, as you go down the hall, you see like this mole creature pops out of the ground weirdly, and he goes, and it kind of goes, you didn't save your game. You have to go be with your friends and save your game at the train. Otherwise, you're not allowed to continue for the rest of your quest. You cannot leave Time Zone until you go with your friends and save your game.
What the hell are you talking about?
You gotta save your game. Have you been to my island yet? I have a cool house there. You want to come to my house and save?
I look around, hoping there's someone or something to... What the hell are you talking about? You're pissing me off.
I don't remember whose character sheet I read it on, but somebody said they liked Animal Crossing, so I was trying to do that.
Not Teddy, that's for sure.
I know, but you're a stuffed animal, so I thought it'd be funnier if you saw it.
I'm going to kick your ass if you don't start talking sense.
She goes, yeah, kick my ass. Good luck finding it. It's underground, idiot. You're a dumb bear. Bears aren't welcome on my island anymore.
Person who likes Animal Crossing is not present there.
Yeah, okay. I just hoping that somebody caught the reference, because I was trying my best for a game I've never played.
So I'm just going to walk around it.
Oh, foiled again, huh? You think you're cooler than me? Huh? Think you just walk around me? You didn't save your game. I'm going to follow you until you do. And then you just... he just keeps following you as you go down the hall.
Okay, well, that's what I do for the time being, I guess.
Okay. So the rest of you are back at the train. He goes, oh, how nice. You have brought some friends for us to have together. Would you all like to be on me? To ride me? To be on the train? Me, I'm Percy.
I told you, Percy, there are children present.
Yes, I know. And you get in the train. I can't let you ride on top of me, silly. You'll get hurt.
In the train, as in your belly?
It's awfully hot.
He looks up at Aloysius and is just like, maybe there's snacks on the train.
Is a train just a locomotive, or does it actually cars?
It's just the locomotive itself. No tracks, no other extra cars on it. Just itself.
No tracks.
No tracks.
Okay.
I'm Percy.
Kobe is suspicious and looking.
What color is Percy?
Hang on, let me just look up Shiny Time Station. What color is Percy?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's the infect. Okay, I already know.
He's green.
I know it would be at least a Thomas the Tank Engine reference.
I knew it was immediately. Percy, I hated that guy.
I don't remember anything about Percy other than his name, so
Yep.
He might be a different kind of guy.
Hated that guy. He was so... Anyway. So she's gonna look back up at Aloysius and go, but he might have snacks on there.
Percy, are there snacks contained within you?
Oh, why, yes, tons of snacks. All the snacks. I'm Percy.
Yes, we are aware that you are Percy.
Oh, yes, no, I'm sorry. It's a bit of a speech
You do not need to keep repeating that.
It's a bit of a speech impediment I have. You see, I can't help but say my name every once in a while. I'm Percy.
What sort of snacks do you contain?
Come inside and find out. How about you, girl in the back? Do you want to have some of Percy's snacks? Talking to you, Colby.
Do you have granola bars?
Can I read a bad situation?
It does seem a bit suspicious. It's almost like he is in a, driving a white wagon with, what is it, painted on the side, sweets and amusements free of charge.
Yeah, something like that. Yes,
Before that happens, Nina's just going to wiggle right off of Aloysius and take off running towards Percy, climbing.
Okay. So while you're doing that, Kobe, and then yes, you can read a bad situation afterwards, Don. So little girl's running towards a train. Kobe, he was saying, do you want some snacks? How do you respond?
Aloysius is chasing the little girl.
Kobe's looking for spider legs.
Looking for... You know what?
He didn't trust his train.
Why don't you both read, Don and Kobe, why don't you both read a bad situation? Go for it. Said it's plus cool, and it's very cool to roll it.
Oh, wait, isn't it with sharp?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is. I'm sorry. I lied. It is sharp. I apologize.
It is sharp? Then mine
Yes.
will be -1, whatever I got.
That's okay. We'll give it to you because I misinformed you.
Okay.
I would say you can have one question. Kobe, you get, what is it, 3 for read a bad? I think it's 3, right?
It is 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go with let's go with the first one, the easiest one first. Let's go with Don's. Don, what question would you like to ask?
Is what's the easiest way to protect the victims part of that? Or is that a different...
Yes, what's the best way to protect the victims as part of read a bad situation?
Yeah, I'll do that. That's what I want.
The best way to protect the victims in this case would be...
I'm assuming that the little girl with the stuffed shark is the victim. So I don't know if that's...
Well, anybody could be a victim in time jail.
That's true.
Yeah.
But the best way to protect the victims would be to get off of the tracks. As you look down, Don, you see tracks. And they all spread out towards all of you. Tracks as far as the eye can see.
What are the contraptions appearing beneath me?
These were not here before.
I don't understand what is going on. The enchanter has trapped me here.
You hear?
And he will quickly try to direct everyone off the tracks while he himself gets off of them.
Okay, so you get off the tracks. So you guys are all made aware that there are tracks before we get to the old man and the young gal. Colby, what questions would you like to ask?
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yes, the tracks. Okay.
What's most vulnerable to me?
The tracks.
What are the tracks?
What's my best way out?
The tracks.
No! That track, though. It totally cracked.
I'm kidding.